Hello. Hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, Please, anyone who is watching, let me know if you can hear me so I can share the screen. Then we will check if you can see my screen. And after that, we can continue. So I'm waiting. Yes. Hello, August Han. How are you doing? So now let me share my screen. So now let me know, please, if you can see the trading view. I have a Bitcoin analysis shared. Let me know if you can see. It tells me that it should show. But let me know if you can see the screen. So I'm sure that everything is fine. And if you can see the screen, if you have any questions, you can write down your questions. If you want me to check any altcoin, or if you want me to check stock market or forex market, anything, or maybe you have questions related to trading itself, maybe some psychology, trading psychology, like anything you have in your mind, you can write down. But please, anyone tell me if you can see my screen. While you're replying, I want to check some positions. So I took this long on Ethereum. Our entry is around 4,422. Currently, Ethereum is holding the 0.5 Fibonacci on 1 hour time frame, and as well 1 hour FVG. Over here, you can see this green line. I hope you see the screen, first of all. I think everything should be fine. Okay, so I will continue then. So probably I will start from SP500. I didn't check it these days. So what do we have right now? SP500 bounced from the 0.5 Fibonacci. Very strong bounce already. It's already 1.4% up. For stock market, it is a lot. If comparing with the crypto market, and so far it looks strong, but to be bullish, I mean, to be sure that the price will continue towards to this new all-time high targets, SP500 should break above this bearish demand zone or bearish or the block zone that you can see right now on the chart. Is this one around $6,500, $6,486, which means it's nice that SP500 is bounced right now, but it can reject from this bearish or the block bearish demand zone. And in this case, price can continue its downtrend move. So we need to watch for this level right now, for this area. Only if SP500 will give us a nice daily close above 6,485, then we can talk about new all-time high targets and uptrend move continuation. In this case, price can bump either 1 to 3%, which is a lot for the crypto market, as I said, and this move should trigger crypto market to be bullish. And now let's go to Bitcoin. So what do we have on Bitcoin here? Price after reaching the 0.75 Fibonacci area or this daily FEG zone, or we also have, not we, but Bitcoin also had here this bearish demand zone or bearish order block zone. Doesn't really matter how you call it. They all align, and also here it has 4-hour FEG. So price yesterday rejected and drop towards to daily FEG zone, daily demand zone, this Fibonacci area that you can see here. Let me check if there are any EMAs on a daily time frame. Yeah, it retested this 100 EMA. So we can see that technically this is a good support area for Bitcoin to continue its uptrend. And I was sharing in a Discord this setup, where it is. I think it's on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I shared this setup. My entry was a bit higher. Long entry was at around 111,760. But we can see that the price retested this 200 EMA. So if you are not in a long, in my opinion, it is not a bad area, not a bad price to try to long here. Bitcoin around 110,768 and keep this position until $116,000 and $120,000. These are next areas where I would take profit on long positions and look for shorts, because $116,000 is a strong resistance level, not only because it has here the 0.5 Fibonacci, but also we can see that it has this bearish OB and also bearish FVG around here. So this can be a potentially strong level where Bitcoin can shift its bullish trend and continue correcting. And of course, the next strong resistance level is this area, around 120,238 and 122,136. Another thing is, if we look at 3D time frame, I was writing in Discord yesterday that 3D time frame looks interesting and strong. If you use EMAs, you can see that price also been holding already for since August, the end of the August, above this 50 EMA. And yesterday we had pretty bullish 3D close, something what we had here in June 2025. So we had some correction, but price found support on this 3D FVG 2026 EMAs, and then it showed us these two bullish candles. So we could see something similar price giving a bounce and rejects from $116,000, then continues a bit deeper correction, something similar what we had here during the what was the month here, June, yeah, whole June. It's a 3D, yeah. June 12, June 15, and June 18. It was downtrending, and on June 21st, price dropped and did a final drop, found support again on this bullish order block on 3D time frame, bullish FVG, a 50 EMA, and then continue towards the new all-time high. Can we have something similar? Yes, we can have something similar because if I go also to monthly time frame, monthly overall looks bearish to me, and this is the first monthly candle close, which is red. And if we look at the history of the price action on Bitcoin, we can see that whenever we saw, whenever it had first a red close, it was bringing a correction. We can see how it played out in the beginning of this year, right? So December was red, then January tried to hold and scam pump, and then February just crazy drop, March crazy drop, and April bottom. So then we can look at April 2024, first monthly red close, and then price was super choppy but still downtrending. Every monthly close was lower than the previous one, right? So it was giving a lower highs, lower lows. At the end, price dropped, found support on this monthly bullish demand zone, bullish order block, this 2026 EMAs, and then price continued towards the new all-time high. Can we have something similar? Yes, we can have something similar because we can see also another thing, like there are a lot of confirmations that on high time frame price can give us this drop. First one is that we had first a red monthly close, then this month we opened below than the previous one. It's already showing like lower highs. Then if we look at the RSI, we have a strong bearish divergence on the monthly. Yeah, we can see that RSI is simply on the same level. Yeah, but on the chart, price was giving every time higher highs. Then another thing is RSI is below 70. Whenever it is flipping back below 70 on the RSI, usually it brings a correction in the market, like in this chart. Another thing is price super extended and super far from the EMAs. It's not a healthy price action when the price is far from EMAs. Usually it brings either sharp drop or after some time price finally comes to touch at least 2026 EMAs, which in my case is two green lines that we can see, and then continues its move. So we could see a move of like maybe worst case 23%, because we also have at this zone $87,000 we have Fibonacci levels and monthly FVG and EMAs. Best case, Bitcoin can drop like 10% till 0.5 Fibonacci zone and then just consolidate above $100,000. in this case, EMAs will just catch up after some time, but for EMAs to come to this area, to this first support zone, it needs time. So let's see how deep the correction will be, but like high time frame tells us that we should be still careful. We should not have this strong FOMO or sit with some hopes that Bitcoin will continue from here towards the new all-time high, like $130,000 and so on. What can change this bearish bias? Only if we will see, first of all, strong weekly close. Ideally, would be nice to see a close just above previous weekly close. So above $114,000 would be just perfect. In this case, we can say that, okay, this is a V-shape recovery, and most probably price will continue towards to $122,000, and maybe it will do some new all-time high targets will be taken, and then of course price can return back to these levels. So this case will be bullish, but we still have 3 days for the weekly close. So I would say let's go to lower time frame to look for more confirmations. Today, in my opinion, today is important day for Bitcoin, because right now it's in the middle of two possible scenarios. Either it gives a breakout above the 0.75 resistance level, or above this previous high, above this candle where this drop began. It's 112,500. Or if Bitcoin near hours drops below 109,600, then we cannot talk about like a bullish trend continuation. In this case, price will start its correction move, and it will continue correcting towards to $104,000 and $100,000. This is a strong area that I've been also watching for, that I would want to see to accumulate a long position. This is a strong level, not only because of this daily Fibonacci levels, but also if we go to the monthly, as I said, we have here this 0.5 Fib, then we have here monthly FVG as well. So yeah, this area is important and strong. Do we have something on no, do we have, yeah, on weekly we also have this bullish demand zone, bullish FVG. So yeah, this is a very strong level that I would want to see near future to be taken. Bitcoin setup long or which one? Sorry, I was talking so much that I just read the chat. So this is a long setup that I shared in Discord. This is what I'm showing right now. The stop loss is tiny, because if price will drop below 109,600, if it will give a close below this level, then expect a sharp drop, like a 2%. Like this area can stand as a short-term support, $107,000, and then of course expect a more like deeper correction towards to 104 and $100,000, which is almost 8% of the move down. So that's why here stop loss is really important, and it's really a bit tricky, risky long. So please manage your risk management. Otherwise, once it will give us a confirmation of the breakout, if it will give a bounce above this entry, my first entry level, 111,700, then expect a sharp pump towards the 115, $116,000, and maybe, big question, maybe $120,000, which is almost 4 and also almost 8% of the move we can take on the long. So yeah, it's kind of tricky situation right now. Bitcoin either will give a big drop around 5-7%, or a good pump also around like 4-8%. So here's the setup. You can look at it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be really happy to reply. Only according to like daily 3D time frames, I'm more looking for longs right now, to be honest. Like low time frame, I'm looking for longs. I'm expecting that the price will take this liquidity above and then correct. At high time frame, like monthly, we should be careful because monthly tells us that there should be a nice drop. But monthly time frame can play out in weeks or maybe in days. We don't know when it starts to play out its direction. Only low time frame can help us. But low time frame right now, I'm more bullish, and I would want to short from this zone, $106,000, or only if I will see the price dropping towards to 109,600 and starts giving me lower highs, and I see that it's trying to break down. And RSI, I see also like bearish divergence, or is struggling to break on 1 hour, is struggling to break above this middle, in this case, I will look for the swing short with the targets 107,000, 104,000, and $100,000. So this is about Bitcoin. Could you see everything? Do you have any questions regarding Bitcoin? If there are no questions, what I think regarding altcoins? Let me check again. Bitcoin dominance. So, Bitcoin dominance, honestly, it looks weak. It's been dropping for 2 months. It is below 0.5 Fibonacci, which was standing as a support before. Currently, the 0.5 should stand as a resistance. And if we use FEG, we can see that 0.5 also aligns with the FEG. If you use EMAs, okay, here nothing. regarding EMAs. Okay, nothing. But if we look on 3 monthly chart, we can see this crazy drop. It reminds me somehow the same what we had in January 2021. Let me check one thing. January 2021, then April 2021. Let me check what Bitcoin was doing back then. In January 2021, 21, where is 21? Here. This was a crazy candle on Bitcoin on January 2021 and this April 2021. Bitcoin dropped significantly, but let me check altcoins. I'm curious what was happening with altcoins because altcoins for me look bullish, to be honest. Like they should pump anytime soon. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is what was happening with Total 3 versus Bitcoin. This is the chart for altcoins, all right? So January 2021, Total 3 was pumping the same picture we have right now. And also, okay, not bullish divergence. I thought there was a bullish divergence, but okay. But then look at this April 3 monthly chart. April 2021, crazy pump. July 2021, crazy pump. This is a time when altcoins were pumping. Let's go to others domination and see what was happening. So this is what was happening with others domination. It was pumping. So technically, we should have some kind of alt season. I don't know if it will be a crazy alt season as it was in 2017 or 2021, 2020. I don't know. But technically, according to how charts are looking, and with this Bitcoin dominance and this chart, if it will give this kind of drop, significant drop, and I think we can have it. It looks pretty bearish here. We can have an alt season with the next 3 monthly candle, which will start in October. And another interesting thing is usually October, November used to be pretty bullish months. Let's go to the charts and see what was going on in November. So look, November SP 500, it started this bull run, and October it bottomed. Then here, October it bottomed again. November it had a crazy pump. Let's go to Ethereum, because Ethereum for us very important chart to look. Here, October, it bottomed. So September, it was just sideways. October just confirms that it bottomed. And then November, crazy pump. Okay. Then, what do we have here? January, November, October. Okay, October was bullish. November just, I would say, just sideways because it was at the same level as the previous candle. Then December was bearish, and then January bull run on Ethereum. But here, let's go. October was pretty bullish. November was very bullish also, and then correction. So we could have something like this, which means pay attention to altcoins. Pay attention to altcoins because I was checking others domination, even Total 3, they both look good. Now I'm expecting on Total 3, what I see right now on 3 monthly chart, I'm expecting honestly a breakout from the 70 on the RSI. Also, look at this. Price is I don't know who was on my last streams. I was talking about this already. We can see a breakout from this resistance zone, and look how technically beautiful this chart is. Price gave us previous months gave us a close above 0.75, and usually like 90% if the price is breaking above or below the level 0.75, it's depending if you're shorting or longing. In our case it's a bullish scenario, so if the price is breaking above 0.75 and holding about this level, it means that the next target should be 1.41, which in our case, we see right now this situation, and total 3 should give us a 28% of the move. The same situation we can see here probably, but on daily time frame, we can see this uptrend uh, uh, move with higher lows every time, and right now the price is above what? Above something. Let me check. There's supposed to be some levels. I was highlighted or not? Okay. Somehow no, I didn't highlight anything, but yeah, we see a breakout above this level 7.83, which was standing as a resistance for some time. Right now, others domination is just retesting this level, and I'm expecting the bullish trend continuation towards to 8.26 and 9%. It's in percentage. So yeah, pay attention to altcoins. Again, I'm telling you to pay attention to altcoins. My opinion, this rally will be just fast as usually, the same as it was last year. Was it last year? Let me check again. Let me check total 3. I think it was here. No, not this one. Not this one, but this one. Yeah, November. We had, if you remember last year, November, December, we had a crazy pump and then crazy correction. So since total 3 chart has still a lot of resistance zones, and this 8.32, 8.93 will still stand as a resistance zone, so we can have some sharp move up. Again, retest the zone, reject, correct a bit before giving a proper bullish move. Or if market is strong, probably it will be driven by some news, by something really strong, and we will have a breakout above this resistance zone, 8.93 million, and just a sharp move towards to 11, like 12 million, then probably 16 million levels, something what we had during the 2021. Just few months of the uptrend and then long correction. So please be careful. I mean, don't miss out such opportunity. Yeah, so altcoins are really interesting. I need to see it and properly check every altcoin and just to make a proper list of altcoins which we can buy or accumulate right now. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know in the chat if anyone has any question. Otherwise, I think I made my thoughts pretty clean. Bitcoin looks good right now. If anyone took long on Bitcoin, looks good so far. Ethereum looks fine. If you didn't long, you can long here as well. Ethereum, if comparing to Bitcoin, looks pretty much better. And even if Bitcoin will just consolidate, I think Ethereum will give a nice run. It's strong. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. I've been watching Launchcoin. I wanted to long, but I missed it. Launchcoin looks interesting here. Let's talk about some high time frame setups. So Launchcoin, in my opinion, if you will buy even at current price, you can take with stop loss just below the low. Yes, the stop loss is super wide, but I think that this coin can give easily at least 130%. Then next target is to like 0.23. It's already 250%. And if everything will be fine, this coin can easily go towards to maybe new all-time high, something like this. Let's check Fibonacci levels. Yeah, still this area will be standing as a strong resistance, but still 200% of the move. Why not? Right? Let me check weekly. Weekly, not looking bad. Daily as well. Daily, okay. Daily we can put not that wide stop loss, but smaller. Just below this today's low. But it's more like a, yeah, it's more like a, or like swing long. I think it will give these targets, maybe not fast, not now, but it can give these targets. Launchcoin. Then Paul did a breakout. I've been watching this coin as well. Paul did a breakout, currently holding above the resistance zone. Technically, monthly, I think it will give also easily this targets here. This zone, this is the first strong resistance. It aligns with Fibonacci. If I will turn on FVGs, FVG doesn't have anything. Okay, FVG doesn't have, but it has a bearish OB on a weekly time frame. So also this monthly, weekly FVG and monthly. Okay, will be the next strong, but according to this price action, to this monthly close, and that right now the price is holding above the monthly FVG, as long as it is above 0.25, in my opinion, it can give a nice pump and just give a pump even till this monthly breakout. We can expect a move towards to $0.6. And if I will be right regarding what I see on the market, that we can have an alt season, then probably even Paul can give like higher targets than just only the $0.6. Maybe it will go back towards to its this all-time high target, and then correct, like give a proper correction. So keep an eye Fart coin. I know a lot of people interested in Fart coin. I was expecting these targets, but this coin is holding strong. Yes, it is above monthly FVG right now. It is at 0.75 Fibonacci, which usually stands as a strong support or resistance. So I think I need to wait for the confirmation if Fartcoin will give a close. But let me check. Actually, on 3D, it did close about 0.75. So technically, and also bounce from 3D FVG, and it's about weekly FVG. So we can try with not a big size to either long or buy here for some small percent, because in case there will be a drop will be significant, because Fartcoin can drop easily till this weekly, monthly FVG zone, demand zone, till this area, and it is from current price level, it is like a 30%. And so yeah, it's kind of tricky situation, but since it's also on a support zone, I think it's worth to try to either long or to buy spot. But let's check on a daily time frame, or maybe let's go to 4-hour time frame and see which level Fartcoin should lose, so it will turn completely bearish and it will drop like 30%. For that, we can go to 4-hour time frame and we can see that actually currently right now, Fartcoin is holding above this 4-hour demand zone, FVG zone, above this 4-hour buy zone. Then next interesting zone is this one, another support. And this is on 4-hour time frame. If we put Fibonacci, we can also see that price right now is below 0.5 on 4 hours. So we should go to 1-hour time frame to just look for the confirmations if price will continue dropping towards to 0.75, because on Fibonacci 0.5 and 0.75 are important levels, can stand as support or resistance. So right now price is rejecting from 0.5 or $0.76. If price will keep pushing lower and give us lower highs, then expect one more drop, and this area can be interesting to long, because technically this is a strong support on 4-hour time frame. And even if we go to daily time frame, we can see that on a daily time frame, this price level comes to this bullish demand zone on this candle. So technically this level should hold. So you can try to long with I don't know how to put stop loss here, because this coin is also a bit manipulative, and yeah, I think I will just put stop loss just below this candles wick. So we can try something like this. In this case, once Fartcoin will give a bounce above from 0.75 level, Fibonacci level, it's important to see price breaking above 0.5, because 0.5 will still stand as a resistance. In this case, you can just hold your long position until I don't know, $1 probably. It can give $1 or maybe even till higher targets if it will break this $1 level, it can go easily towards to 1.4 and maybe $1.69, where it was rejecting many times, and only after breaking above this level we can talk about higher targets like $2 or maybe higher. But also depends how weekly will close, monthly will close on Fartcoin. If it will be positive, then you can say that this was the bottom on Fartcoin. Okay, so watch this area. I'm checking now the chat. What do you think of Pumpcoin? Let's check Pumpcoin and then I will check FXC. Maybe S, not CS. So Pumpcoin. Let me check Pumpcoin. I had Pumpcoin somewhere here. Here it is. Oh, it's pumped. Pump is pumping. It looks good from this view. What I see, it looks good. Um, it looks good. Just a second, I'm thinking. Where's the price can go? Where's the resistance? So, okay, on weekly, it's already facing this weekly FEG. But let me put Fips. Just a second. I'm putting Fibonacci on this, and then I want to put on this just to compare. Okay, so I will delete this one. So I put Fips on this whole move, this bearish move, these two candles. What do we see? This FEG on weekly, it's a strong resistance. So what can happen? Either Pumpcoin will break above, retest this zone 0.0045, and will just continue towards to this next target. This is the next resistance zone from where it can correct and retest again this high time frame. Okay, but if price will be really manipulated by the market makers, all these moves that I'm explaining on a weekly time frame can be played out in several days. Okay, so it also depends on the market makers how they want to push this price. So once price comes to 0.75 Fibonacci, 0.86, or this price levels that you can see on the chart, then very important to see the price holding above 0.045. It means price correcting, and next stop could be this level on Fibonacci 1.41 or 0.0080. But of course, as I said before, if we will have an alt season, which I'm expecting to, and I hope we will have it, according to what charts are telling us, like total 3, other domination, and so on, then maybe this coin will go to 0.01. Okay, but it's more like high time frame. So right now, keep an eye on the 0.5 Fibonacci. Let's say if it comes and rejects from 0.5 Fibonacci, then all you can do is find this top on daily time frame, like see where it's starting to correct. If it will start correct exactly from this 0.004567, then you simply put Fips. Okay, and then these Fips are your next support zones. In our case, it's $0.0039 or $0.0035. But to be exact, we should know where was the local top on this coin. If it will reject exactly from 0.0046, sorry, 45.67, then these are your next support levels, which means even if it will reject, it can find a support at one of these areas and continue its uptrend. But overall, according to what I see on weekly, monthly, it looks good. It looks more bullish to me rather than bearish. So this is regarding pump coin. FXS. Let me check. So was I checking this coin before? Somehow I have technical analysis here. Currently it's holding on this 0.75 Fibonacci, and yeah, it found a support here. Let me check it over. Let's go to monthly. No, 6 monthly. According to 3 monthly time frame, why I went from monthly to 3 monthly, because on monthly, for me, it's more sideline price action. It's still below the resistance, and it still has a lot of space to drop. So monthly actually not giving me much information. That's why I went to higher time frames, 6 monthly and 3 monthly. 6 monthly also not telling me much. That's why I saw something on 3 monthly, and I will try to explain what. In January 2025, this coin had this liquidation candle, crazy drop, but it recovered and pumped 425% and gave a close after such pump, after such recovery, 400% recovered. Then we could see another 3 monthly candle was bullish but rejected from this 3 monthly FVG. Currently, what is interesting for me and looks positive in my opinion, we see current 3 monthly candle, which will close in 26 days, also bullish but still rejected from this 3 monthly FVG. But what is good is that we have uptrending move on this price action. Last 3 monthly candle closed higher than the previous one, the January one candle. So we have a higher low formation, higher lows, which is good. But since we still have 26 days for the 3 monthly close, we need to go to lower time frame to understand if like which levels exactly we should pay attention to. And if we go to monthly, as I said, there's nothing much. On the monthly, it still has this bullish demand zone on the monthly candle, which is around $2.39. And technically, it would be nice to just give a little bit more of the correction before giving an uptrend move. But let's go again to the lower time frame and see what do we have on a weekly time frame. And on weekly time frame, I will simply use FIBS, and weekly confirms my bullish bias that I saw on 3 monthly time frame. So we can see that right now price bounce from 0.75 Fibonacci from weekly FVG, even though I said that on monthly there's still some space to drop to retest the monthly demand zone, but weekly already gives me this strength and confirmation that this could be a bottom. First, price came to 0.75 Fibonacci. Second, it bounced also from the FVG. Okay, EMA is not counting. Let's check. RSI. Not really bullish divergence, but also not looking bad. Price is holding above this middle. It looks like it's trying to give this kind of V-shaped recovery. So what would I say right now? As long as the price is holding above 2.46, it remains bullish and interesting to accumulate. And I'm expecting a nice pump once we see a breakout above the $3 on 0.05 Fibonacci level. In this case, price can nicely pump towards the $5. Or if we want to be to understand which levels to look at, I will need to go to high time frame and take all this move like this. So I put Fibonacci from this red candles wick till this low. I'm taking all this bearish move to understand where this coin has strong resistance levels. So we know where we can take our profits on a long setup or on a spot setup. So what do we see? We see that the 0.5 that we put on the 6 monthly time frame is aligned with this weekly FVG. So this will be next strong resistance zone, which means that price could give nice like 100% of the move and then reject. Next resistance zone aligns with this bearish area, choppy zone, which also has a weekly FVG, or 8.28, $9.44. So this will be next resistance area to break, which means price can come here and either start long, which means we should see like higher lows, higher highs, and in this case, price will continue towards the higher targets. And unfortunately, this coin has a lot of resistance zones. Next potentially strong resistance area is this one around $15.3, $16. It also has weekly FVG. Then this one also can stand a strong resistance zone, which means from each of these levels, price can reject or completely shift in its direction and continue dropping the same what it did here. We should keep in mind that this is altcoin, and altcoins always like hard to predict and hard to understand where is the bottom and where is the top. So my recommendation is just to be always careful whenever the price comes to strong levels. So this is regarding this coin, like low time frame. If we go to daily time frame, pay attention. If it's still holding this $2.46, it could go a bit lower. It's not bad because I said that on monthly I would still want to see as a price a bit lower. So let's say 2.22, 46 is interesting area to accumulate as long as the price is above this. Then of course we need to see a breakout above $3. Once we see a breakout, nice pump towards the next level is 5.65, and as I said, which is almost like 100% of the move. Yes, you're welcome. Does anyone have any questions? Any other questions? I hope that these TAs that I shared with you are pretty clean and understandable. Like you understand which levels to pay attention to. Then, if I go to 4 hour, if you want to check me more local move, 4 hours, the price is below 4 hour FVG. So here you can do the same technique. Put FIBs on 4 hour. If price drops to 2.6, can be also interesting to look for longs 4 hour could retest this, but it's still holding above 0.5. So 0.5 right now is a support. If it will hold this 1 hour support zone, 1 hour FVG 0.5 support area, then it can continue pumping from this zone. But I don't know, I would want to see $2.6 too long, just because of this crazy drop, crazy rejection on 4 hour time frame. I would want to see it testing again this 4 hour demand zone or 4 hour FVG, Fibonacci, and so on before giving any uptrend. Any other questions, anyone? Basti, you're welcome. You're welcome. If no one has any questions, then I will see you either next time on the stream if you're from CFT Discord, or if you will have any questions, you can just tag me in the Discord, and I will try to reply to all of your questions. But if you have questions right now, please be free to ask. I'll be happy to reply. Would you be able to have a look at AVA, please? Yes, of course. AVA. Where did I have AVA? It's Aptos, it's AVAX. When did I do this TA? I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, I will do a fresh one. Let me go to high time frame. Just a second. I need to know a high time frame to understand if we are in a bullish trend on hour or if it can go lower. So 3 monthly time frame, it already bounced from I think there should be FVG. No, it's not showing. 3 months, it looks like it's preparing for this breakout above $380. $380. Looks like it's preparing for a breakout of the BNB coin. It was also looking this kind of strong and bullish. So targets next time on this high time frame chart is 484, 745, and could see that price already tested 0.5 Fibonacci, which should align with some FVG. We will check now on a lower time frame. Let's go to lower time frame, monthly. Yeah, we can see that it already retested monthly FVG last month. It did close about 0.75 Fibonacci. So next step is just to give a breakout above 339. Once we see a breakout above 339, expect a pump of 43% at least towards to this next resistance zone, 483. So 44% of the move we can expect. If you took long it, just keep your position, my opinion. But if you're looking to long, I would say as long as the price is above 310, it is positive to accumulate here and take profit around this zone. But let me check again. Low time frame daily so far looks okay. It could retest 310 one more time and then bounce. But for this, I need to check 4-hour time frame to be sure that okay, 4-hour time frame is already bouncing. 4-hour time frame is already bouncing. Yeah, it looks good here. You can try swing long with the stop loss just below this week, and target would be, as I said before, like it will be a swing position for. And also, once price will break above 340, I would just recommend to go break even, because this also important resistance zone on 4-hour time frame. So once we see a breakout above this 339, expect a nice pump. It will do a breakout and pump and will keep continue its bullish trend. So far it looks good. It's look positive on many time frames. It could technically retest this zone, but according to what I see right now on 4-hour time frame, but it still didn't close for our candle. If it will be positive, I mean, if we will see a close the same as what we see right now, or at least above this previous candle, this 4-hour candle, or 324, then expect pump towards to 339, which should stand as the next resistance. And then once it will give a breakout above this, then it should pump towards this 484, in my opinion. It looks bullish to me. So on many time frames, it looks bullish. I'm bullish on hour. So this is the idea on hour. You're welcome. Any other questions, anyone? If you don't have any questions, I think I will go, and I will see you either next week on the stream. It's the same Tuesday, sorry, Thursday, or I will see you around Discord. If you have any questions, just tag me, and I will try my best to give you a clean answer. Otherwise, I really appreciate for being here with me during the stream, and I will see you all around. Thank you so much. I will stop green and see you all around. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day.